Hi, Lisa here with Yoga at the Haven. Today's class is going to be a short class to deal with stress. So it's April 2020 and it's a stressful time right now for most all Americans. And while my classes are always geared for people 45 and older, anyone can benefit from the stress reduction in this class. So we're going to do a little breath work, and so we're going to work with breath work and movement. And the main idea is that if you learn how to calm your nervous system with your breath, then you learn how to reduce some of the stress you're feeling during the day. So we're going to start with some breathing. So I'm going to keep my eyes open, but I'm going to suggest that you close your eyes, and I'm going to talk you through the breathing while your eyes are closed. So I'd like everybody to get into a nice comfortable position. It's not necessarily important to be sitting with your legs crossed if you're uncomfortable with that. You can just sit in any way that's comfortable. And like I always suggest, I'm sitting up on a blanket. If you can sit up on a blanket, that would be great. It just keeps your back straight. So I'd like everybody to close your eyes and take a few moments to connect with your natural breath cycle. So feeling the natural movement of the breath, the natural inhale and exhale. And slowly allow your breath to start to lengthen and deepen. And I'd like you to put a count to your inhale and exhale. So there isn't really a right count. It's what's appropriate for you. But I'd like your breath to approach 6 counts on the inhale and 6 counts on the exhale. So taking a few breath cycles to achieve a 6 count inhale and a 6 count exhale. And with the next breath, I'd like you to inhale for 3, take a slight pause, and then continue your inhaling for 3. And now a nice, deep, long exhale. Inhale for 3. The pause, you just keep allowing your lungs to fill. So inhale for 3, pause, inhale for 3, and nice, long 6 count exhale. One more time, inhale for 3, pause your breath, inhale another 3, nice, long, deep exhale. And now we're going to inhale for 6 without a pause. And exhale for 3, pause, exhale the rest of the breath for the next 3, and then inhale. So we're breaking the breath in half. Exhale, 3, pause, exhale, 3, nice long inhale. One more time, exhale 3, pause, exhale 3, inhale, and now just drop the exhale count and the inhale count. Just nice deep inhale and exhale. And slowly allow your breath to return to your natural breath cycle. Opening your eyes when you're ready. I want to talk to you a few moments before we get started with the class. So we worked a little with the breath, breaking the breath, and we're going to do that on a few of the poses. We're going to break the breath and break the movement of the poses. Sometimes on the inhale, sometimes on the exhale. Now, the main thing I do want to talk about is that it's not really a hold, it's just a pause. And as you're inhaling, it's like you inhale half of the way and you allow your lungs to continue to fill a little if you have to, and then keep going. And then nice, long, slow exhale. And the same with the exhale. We exhale for 3. We're going to pause the movement. We're going to pause the breath for a moment and then continue the exhale. So anyway, and as I said, it's not going to be on every pose, just a few. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start on our knees. So let's get the blankets ready for doing work on our knees. Okay, so we're going to start with Vajrasana. So while we're going to do the pausing, we're not going to worry about counting. We're just going to go ahead and pause the movement and pause the breath. So legs are hip width apart, knees are parallel. We'll inhale all the way, looking up, exhale half of the way, pause, exhale the rest of the way, and inhale all the way up. Exhale half of the way, pause, exhale the rest of the way, inhale. Exhale half of the way, pause the rest of the way, inhale. Exhale, trying to slow the movement. Exhale, inhale. And one last time, exhale half of the way, pause, exhale the rest of the way. And just staying down, just breathing. Staying in child's pose. And now pushing yourself up. So we're going to go on our bellies. We're going to do Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. So for Cobra pose, I always like to have a blanket out and ready so that when you're laying down, as I'm talking you through and getting you ready, the blanket, your face can be in the blanket and not on the mat. Even though it's your mat, you step on it, and we don't really want our face in a place where we step on the mat. So this Cobra might be a little different than what you're used to. So let me first demonstrate, and then we can try it together. So we're going to lay down. You're going to bring your forehead to the mat, to the blanket. Elbows are in, touching your body, and hands are down. So the main thing is I want your hands down. I don't want your elbows up. Legs are hip width apart, and we'll inhale, just rising up from the torso. And exhale all the way down, keeping the legs down, okay? So everybody getting ready. Laying down on your belly, elbows in, hands down. Trying to relax the legs and the buttocks. Inhale, rising up. And exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale. Trying not to put tension on your neck and shoulders. Inhale, rising up off the ground as far as you can go, but not pushing with your hands. Not pushing your elbows up, just nice, gentle back bend. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale, rising up. Exhale. And this last time we're going to hold the pose. So, inhale coming up, staying up. We exhale here. You'll notice your body drops a little. Inhale, coming up a little higher. Relaxing neck and shoulders. Exhale, coming down a little bit. We're staying up though. You're just noticing as you breathe that as you inhale, your body rises up a little. And as you exhale, your body comes down a little. 2 more times if you can. Staying up. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling, trying to relax your buttocks, and on the next exhale, coming all the way down. We're done with that pose. You can turn your head to the side. You can relax your arms. Just taking a few moments for your breath to come back to your resting breath. Now we're pushing up to standing. So we're moving the blankets away and we're coming up to standing. So we're going to do Uttanasana, standing forward bend. So with standing forward bend, we're going to add the break of the breath. This is also called krama exhale. Just means we're going to break the breath in half. So let me first demonstrate and then you can do it with me. So the legs are hip width apart, knees are soft. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a nice long slow inhale and we're going to break our exhale into two parts. So inhale, arms come up, exhale with knees soft, half of the way, pause the rest of the way. And then nice long slow inhale. Okay? So getting ready, making sure your legs are hip width apart, knees are soft, hip by the hip bones, I always say. Inhaling, raising the arms all the way up, nice long slow inhale, exhale half of the way, pause the breath, pause the movement, exhale the rest of the way. Inhale all the way up. Exhale half of the way, pausing movement, pausing breath, exhale rest of the way, inhale all the way up. Exhale half of the way, pause movement, pause breath, exhale the rest of the way, inhale, exhale, half of the way, pause, exhale the rest of the way, inhale. And this last time, we're going to come all the way down and hold the pose. So exhale half of the way, pause, exhale the rest of the way, and just breathing, holding the pose. Don't worry about krama, inhale or exhale, just nice long exhales and inhales. And on the next inhale, we're going to come all the way up, arms down by your side. Closing your eyes. This is mountain pose. Just feeling. You feel a little bit more relaxed than when you started the class. How's your body feel? How's your energy feel? Opening your eyes. Okay, so now we're going to do tree. So for tree, it's a balanced pose. I'd like everybody to find a focal point right in front of you. And you're going to fix your gaze nice and softly on the focal point in front of you. So it's not a hard gaze, it's a soft gaze. And then what we'll do is we'll shift the weight to the left leg, bringing the right leg up either below the knee or above the knee. Hands to heart center. Just breathing. You have the choice to bring your arms up. Main thing though is I don't want to see your whole torso going up. I want neck and shoulders relaxed. The whole idea here is not to put tension in the body. So making sure that the shoulders come down. See what happens? How that crunches. Nice, relaxed neck and shoulders. Now hands to heart center. Leg comes down. Keeping the hands at heart center, closing your eyes. The pauses are as important as the poses that we do. Hands down, opening your eyes, gaze, nice soft gaze in front. Shifting your weight to the right leg. Left leg comes up, either below the knee or above the knee. Hands to heart center. Bringing your arms up, trying not to put tension on the neck and shoulders. Continuing to breathe. Heart center, leg comes down, hands down, closing your eyes. Letting your breath come back to your resting breath. Just feeling your energy. Feeling your stress level, feeling your body, opening your eyes. So getting your blanket, it's folded in half, we're coming to our knees. I'm going to talk to you for a moment. So we're going to be doing Chakravakasana with the krama inhale and exhale. So what that means is we're going to inhale half the way, pause the movement, pause the breath, inhale the rest of the way, pause the movement, pause the breath, and exhale half of the way. Pause the movement, pause the breath, exhale the rest of the way. So let me demonstrate once. It sounds very confusing, but you'll see once you start it that it's not. So knees are hip width apart. We put our hands down underneath our shoulders. This is table. We start in table and we'll inhale half of the way, pause the movement, pause the breath, rest of the way, drop the head round the back, exhale half the way, pause, rest of the way, pause. Okay, so let's do it together. Legs hip width apart, hands down, inhale half the way, pause, the rest of the way, exhale, half the way, pause, the rest of the way. Inhale, coming half the way, pause the movement, pause the breath, the rest of the way, exhale, half the way, the rest of the way. Inhale, halfway, pause, rest of the way, exhale, half the way, the rest of the way. Inhale. Half the way, pause, rest of the way, exhale, half the way, rest of the way. 2 more times. And 1 more time. Just relaxing into child's pose. Don't worry about the breath, just letting yourself breathe. The breath come back down to your resting breath cycle. Arms come back. And pushing yourself out. Okay, so now we're going to do a little vinyasa. Vinyasa is movement, adding a few movements together, and we're going to go from table to down dog to up dog. Okay, so no pausing breath, no pausing movement. We're just going to go from table to down dog to up dog. So let me demonstrate. So for table, knees are hip width apart, hands under the shoulders, and then we're going to turn the toes up, exhale into down dog, and inhale into up dog. So for up dog, you can have your knees up with your toes turned up or your knees down. And then we'll push back to table. Okay, so let's all get ready. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're in table, turn the toes up, push back to down dog, knees are soft, Inhale, drop the hips, coming all the way up into up dog. Knees come back down, table. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, table. Exhale, turn toes up, knees are soft. Down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, table. 3 more times on your own. Down dog. Inhale to up dog, table. 2 more times. Down dog, up dog, table. And this last time, toes turn up, down dog, inhale, up dog, and then table. And now coming to child's pose. Pushing yourself up. Okay, we're coming to a seated position for Janu Sirsasana, one-legged forward bend. So for this pose, if you need to use an extra blanket to straighten your back, go ahead and bring it and put it on the middle of the other blanket. For me, it allows me to sit up straight. Left foot in to the thigh, the right leg out. No krama this time. We'll inhale, arms up, knees soft, exhale, coming all the way down. Inhale, rising up, exhaling, coming all the way down. Inhale, coming up from the hips all the way through the fingertips, and exhaling, abdominals engaged, slow your descent. Inhale, rising up, exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up, and exhale. And as you exhale, staying down, relax the neck and shoulders. You're going to come up very gently. Walk the hands back towards your torso, extending the left leg, right foot comes in. Remembering, heel down, drawing it back just a little so the knee is soft. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, rising up from your hips. Straightest spine you can. Exhale. Inhaling, raising up. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. And this last time, we're going to stay down, so we'll inhale, straightest spine you can. Exhale, abdominals engaged, slowing your descent, coming all the way down, relaxing the neck and shoulders. Breathing. Walking your hands back towards your torso. Coming to a nice, comfortable seated position. So some people hold a lot of tension in their neck and shoulders. So we're going to do a few neck stretches just to ensure that any tension that we have on our neck and shoulders can be released, especially from the poses that we might have done. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring the right ear to the right shoulder. And back to center. Exhaling, right ear to right shoulder. Back to center. Exhaling, right ear to right shoulder. Back to center. And one more time. Right ear to right shoulder. Back to center. Now we'll bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Back to center. Left ear to left shoulder. Back to center. Left ear to left shoulder. Back to center. Now we're going to turn the head so that the chin comes over to the right, back to center. Turn the head all the way to the right, back to center. Turn the head all the way to the right, back to center. Now we turn the head to the left, back to center. Turn the head to the left, back to center. Turn the head to the left, back to center. Now we're going to bring the chin down towards the chest area, okay? Chin to the chest, back to center. 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 And now we're looking up, back to center. Looking up, back to center. Looking up, back to center. Laying down, we open the blankets all the way. And we're going to do Apanasana. So drawing the knees into your chest on the exhale. Inhale, just allowing them to come up. Exhale, knees to your chest. Inhale, allowing them to come out. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. 3 more times at your own pace. Now we're getting ready for Shavasana. So I'm going to come up. If you have your eye bags, you can use an eye bag. You don't need to. If you need to, you can get any kind of sweatshirt or your socks or whatever you need to be comfortable. I always use a roll under my knees before I lay, so that I can lay down and my back can be down on the mat. Like always, I'm going to talk your body into relaxation with Shavasana and then let you know when it's time to come up. Just laying down. Taking several deep breaths. The exhale is the calming side of the breath. So exhaling all the way through from your chest down to your feet and toes. And exhaling from your shoulders down through your fingertips. Willing your back to relax, your buttocks to relax. All with nice deep exhales. And willing your face muscles to relax, your lips, your nose, your eyes. Allowing your breath to relax and take you into deep relaxation. As thoughts come to mind, acknowledge them, but let them pass. Like clouds on a summer sky, to be pondered at a later date.
allowing movement to return to your bodies, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And when you feel ready, draw your knees to your chest, turning to the right side, taking several deep breaths of transition before pushing yourself up to a comfortable seated position for a short meditation. Just bringing your awareness to your breath, trying to observe your breath, but not change it. And slowly release from the meditation.
Namaste. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, and you'd like to see other videos by Yoga at the Haven, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.